Now it's recording. So you've written your name on here. So go ahead and read this part.
A circuit always needs a power source, such as a battery, with wires connected to both the positive and negative ends. A battery is...
So let me stop you there. So the battery, remember, we have the positive
and
the negative side, and it tells you on the battery how many volts they are. Okay? And sometimes it can be deceiving. So like you get a battery that's this big and that tall, and it's only 6 volts, even though this is 9. Okay? Go ahead.
Okay. A battery is also known as a cell. A circuit can also contain other electrical components, such as bulbs, buzzers, or motors, which allow electricity to pass through. Electricity will only travel around the circuit that is complete. That means it has no gaps.
So it says an incomplete circuit, and here the wire isn't touched to the other end of the battery. So will the bulb light up?
No.
Okay. Here's a complete circuit where they've touched it to both ends of the battery and the bulb is lighting up, and that's what we just did in our practice. Okay, switches. We looked at the switch.
When the switch is off, there is a gap in the circuit. Electricity cannot travel around the circuit. When the circuit is closed on, it makes the circuit complete. Electricity can travel around the circuit.
Okay, so here the switch is open. It's connected to the battery, the wire on both sides, and here's the bulb, but the switch is open, so it's in the what position? On position or off position?
Off.
Okay, and now it's connected. What position is that in?
Off.
On. Okay,
Sorry.
So will the bulb light up in this one?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. There's a little test on this at the end. Okay, go ahead.
Adding more batteries to a simple circuit will increase the electrical energy, which will make a bulb brighter.
And we did that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we added more batteries, hooked the wires to the bulb, and it got brighter. All right?
Adding more bulbs to the simple circuit will make the bulbs dimmer.
And we did that, right? We hooked the 2 bulbs, and it got dimmer. All right?
Lengthening the wires in the simple circuit will make the bulb dimmer.
So here it shows the longer wire. Why would it get dimmer with longer wire? Okay, because there's resistance in the wire. But they've just discovered a new product called graphene that has no resistance, and they think it's going to revolutionize, because the whole reason a computer runs really slowly is because there's resistance in all the circuits that it runs through. But if they can use graphene and there's no resistance, there's no limit to the speed of the computer. Isn't that cool? Okay, next page. Series and parallel. That's what we're working on today.
There are 2 types of circuit we can make, called series and parallel. The components in the circuit are joined by wires. If there are no branches, then it's a series circuit. If there are branches, it's a parallel circuit. Series circuits. In television series, you get several episodes, one after the other. A series circuit is similar. You get several components, one after the other. If you follow the circuit diagram from one side of the cell to the other, you should pass through all the different components, one after the other, without any branches.
So here's the negative side of the battery and the wire going to one side of the bulb, then out the other side of the bulb, to the other side of the next bulb, through the bulb, out the side of that bulb, and back to complete the circuit, and they will light up. Okay? Keep going.
If you put more lamps into a series circuit, the lamps will be dimmer than before. In a series circuit, if a lamp breaks or a component is disconnected, the circuit is broken and all the components stop working. Series circuits are useful if you want a warning that one of the components in the circuit has failed. You can also use less wiring than parallel circuits.
Okay, and see here the bulb is broken, so it won't complete the circuit. And this bulb won't light up either, because this one's broken. All right? Here's parallels.
Parallel circuits. In parallel circuits, different components are connected on different branches of the wire. If you follow the circuit diagram from one side of the cell to the other, you can only pass through all the different components if you follow all the branches. In a parallel circuit, if a lamp breaks or a component is disconnected from one parallel wire, the components on different branches keep working. And unlike a series circuit, the lamp stays bright if you add more lamps to parallel.
Okay.
Parallel circuits are useful if you want everything to work. Even if one component has failed, this is why our homes are wired up with parallel circuits.
Okay, so our homes are wired with parallel circuits. So here's the battery. It's going to both sets of bulbs, but it goes to both sides of this bulb, and another wire goes to both sides of this bulb. So if this one breaks, it doesn't matter because you still have a complete circuit from this battery. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. Go ahead.
In a series circuit, electric current has only one path to follow. All paths are connected one after another. Electric current flows from the negative side of a battery around the loop to the positive side.
Okay, and what way is this set up? Is this series or parallel?
Parallel. Or
So the electricity is going from into one bulb, through that bulb, to the next bulb, through that bulb, and back to the battery.
it's a series.
Series, okay. So you want to write series in there?
Oh, I thought parallel was this one. That was this one.
Yeah. In parallel, the wire goes to each. See, the wire goes on to both sides of each bulb. Okay, but it says series and parallel there. We don't have to write it in. Okay, but here it wants you to answer the questions. So go ahead and write your name on this one. And in each of these, we're going to say whether or not the bulb lights up. So tell whether or not the bulb will light or not light based on the circuit. So here, the wire is running into this bulb, out of this bulb, over to this one. Is it going to light up? Yes or no? Just write yes or no. No? How come?
That light is disconnected.
Because the bulb is out. Good job. How about this one? Is it going to light up? Yes or no?
No.
How come?
It doesn't have the wire.
Because there's no wire completing the circuit. Good. Okay. How about this one? Is it going to light up?
Yes.
Is it going to be bright or dim?
I think dim. Or it's bright. Yes.
Bright, because there's two batteries instead of one. So just yes. We just want to know if the light's going to light up. And yes, it's going to be bright. Okay. This one's only got one battery and two lights. Is it going to light up?
Yes.
Is it going to be dim or bright?
Dim.
Okay, you want to write dim on there?
Did I write yes this one?
Yeah, if you want. Okay. How about this one? Is it going to light up?
Yes.
Okay, just write yes there. Now, on this one, is this series or parallel? Because there's a wire running to each light separately. Is that series or parallel?
Parallel.
Parallel, good. But will it light up?
Yes.
Okay, right, yes. Good job. All right, same deal. Is this one going to light up? Yes or no?
Where's your ice cream?
I got some already.
Oh, okay. I was saying, you're the
Yeah,
graduate.
I was
Congratulations.
done with him.
So you're still back up here
It's
working?
I gotta finish my
series.
essay.
It's a series, good.
Honey.
Almost done. Today's my last day.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And this
And where
one,
are you
is
going
it
to high
series
school?
or parallel?
Kingsburg. Kingsburg, Cal.
Wow. Very cool.
Yes.
You just graduated, you have to finish an essay. Is that
I
what
know,
you
yeah.
said? She's in her I'm so sorry.
It's what?
Parallel.
Yeah, it is parallel because the wire goes on to each side.
But you got ice cream, right?
That's what I said.
Oh,
Where's
yeah,
your
ice
ice
cream. Yeah, that's what's important.
Yeah.
Okay, and how about this one? Is it series or parallel?
It's series. Or no. It's parallel. Right? No, it's series, right?
It's series because you had to go through. Well, actually, it is parallel. I'm sorry. The wire does go around. So the wire goes directly to both batteries. Okay. In this one, is the switch open or closed?
It's closed.
It's closed. So is it on or off?
Off.
It's what?
Off.
It's off in this position?
Hold on. Sorry, I just never seen the switch like that.
Okay. So what do you think when the switch is like that? Is that on or off?
On.
I'm going to stop that. Yes, those are both in the on position. Oh, we got to hit off. Okay here.